we do about home? I mean, it's related a little bit to the housing.
Yeah.
Homelessness and housing are, in fact, two different issues.
Yeah.
I would like to know, like, how do we deal with something like the homelessness encampment, knowing that it's not good for the people there or for the surrounding neighborhood necessarily, but at the same time, what are the alternatives if they're going to be unsafe when they can't be in a group and look out for each other?
Yeah, I think you're right that like it is related to the earlier conversation about housing. Like we don't have enough housing. We don't have housing people can afford. And so where do they go? They go to the streets. And people have been losing their homes and losing their apartments, their houses and their apartments, like especially during the, like as the pandemic continues, people seem to just be comfortable with that. You know, so partly it's that, and then also like getting people into even temporary housing is really important so that they have some place to be, and building enough temporary housing where people can get, you know, where they can regularly shower, where they can be safe, where they can store their things. And you know, you can't, it's so hard to prepare even, I'm grateful that I can't really imagine like preparing for a job interview or something like that if you're homeless, or having to go to work and then sleep on the streets. I think we have a really good opportunity with all of this federal money that's coming down. And my fear is that, someone said this the other day and it's just like really stuck with me. We spend all this federal money and we're in the exact same place we've been because we don't make the investments wisely or fast enough. But it does seem like there is this moment now where we could be building even more temporary housing, more things like what one neighborhood builders just did with their small housing.
Yes.
I think they're calling them, I don't know if they're tiny houses, you know, whatever the right phrase is, but you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah. But more things like that, like get people into homes, which is like the first step to like ensure their safety. And then if not, which is tragic, but like sometimes that temporary homelessness, unfortunately, seems like it'll happen. Like we need to treat people with dignity and respect and like let them be in places where they feel safe. And if there is a need to move, don't like come in the cover of night and like grab, you know what I mean? Like it's just this like lack of humanity. Like